hit a quick-fire double here.
Pass somewhat off target. Van de Ven. More and more pressure on the ball here. Robertson. Robertson, he's on a run down the left wing. Now, can they get him away? Pinches it off him. And it's Neymar. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim...
It's Son Heung-min! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life! And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Romario. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Romario. The pass has gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's on the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's in plenty of space here. Gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Neymar, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi, Van de Ven. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. And this is Raul. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Just the goalkeeper. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And now he has two. Manchester United take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Drilled in low. That's going to go a long way. Well timed, excellent interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Raul. Look at the space here. Serginho gets flagged offside. Nicely aimed pass. He's had it taken off him. So what can they make of this? He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. De Ligt can get it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good running, strong and purposeful. They're urging him to shoot. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi. Foden. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Check clears. Plays a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Raul. He's in space and looking for options. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries a deft little ball. Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Rijkaard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Son Heung-min, given the lift of his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho. Robertson. Raul, always looking for that half a chance. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's fizzed it forward. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Foden. Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Foden really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet
And we've reached half-time. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're off again. Short changes him with that pass. Foden. Great vision. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he latch on to this? The less said about that pass, the better. And that is as far as they're going to go. And... Alexander-Arnold. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Serginho. Tries to pass it through. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Messi gets into a good position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hakimi engages and forces him off the ball. Again the flag's up. So we've reached the hour mark. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. That has been cut short. Check. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Coming on the field is
Van der Ven attempts a clearance.
Neymar. Substitution.
And that's gone loose. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Looking for the run. He's got away. That is good alertness. And they've switched it over to the other side. He's beaten the last man. Romario finds himself offside. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now, can they get him away? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Robertson. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's having a go.
Loose. And one more try!
It goes to show he is human after all.
Son Heung-min really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could... It's Son Heung-min! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Looking for options for movement. Romario! It's hit the uprights. Lacking in accuracy. And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi, and he's in on goal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Very much into the last knockings. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. Can he get it through? He is through here. Now there's a goal! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Romario. Number 27.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 4.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to...
Real chance! They've scored! With so little time left. Grandstand finish! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Raul. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the header! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's another chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! Off the post. And he's heaved it away. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Zaire Emery. He's looking wide. Raul. That's good play. There will be a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Stood up well to him there. Van Basten. Robertson. Rijkaard. Hakimi knocks it into space. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich. Raul. Raul! Oh, crossbar! Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Not the most accurate pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Raul. He's in space and looking for options. Played into the middle. Here's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's the chance to counter. It's Van Basten! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Van Basten is herring after that one. Now it's Raul. Spread out to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Hakimi played out to the left flank, and it's Rijkaard. Adams does well to get it back. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. Now it's Zaire Emery. Looking to play him in. Oh, good ball! An uncompromising challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zaire Emery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Robertson. He has found the way through. He's got away. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aims beyond the defence.
And the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is from Mario. Now that's a fine challenge. He's gone. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Raul gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost shapes to shoot! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And this is Van Basten. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Van Basten. That is good alertness.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Well, there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's there to retrieve it. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And he's managed to get free. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cannavaro. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, super ball. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely shaped ball. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the counter is on. He's in a great position here. Now it's Kimmich. Zaire Emery has it in a wide position. Bullish header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And here's Van Basten. There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution on the field, number 12.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
To replace him is number 6, Ronald Araujo.
Oh, can he get onto this? No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Zaire Emery. Threads one in. Picks out brilliantly. Decent chance! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Hakimi. He is through here. Great ball, and a chance! It's in!
And that could well be the winner! What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Romario demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside.
That's going in strongly.
A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. I think we're just about done here.
Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. He'll try to keep this alive. Cross into the box. Kimmich deals with that comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cannavaro. And it's Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rijkaard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
And an exciting one too. We're about
So,
to
Jim, how do you
announce
reflect
today's
on
lottery
what
numbers.
we've seen?
Please watch the
Barcelona
screen if you have a
deservedly
ticket.
very happy with their win, and the clean sheet is a very...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for...
Decent chance! Oh, easy pickings there. That's a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Quickly taken. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Tries to play it through. Matches Nunes, deals with that comfortably. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Matches Nunes. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Matches Nunes. In towards the back stick. So we're still where we started right now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's roll! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Neymar. Dani Olmo. Rijkaard. It's a good run down the right. And he was quick to react.
Botafogo really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he's there to retrieve it. Serginho. Lovely, now then. Rijkaard, can he finish? And another try! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 18.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he was alert to it. Marquinhos, tidy with his distribution. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Now it's Romario. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Raul. Comes out and deals with it. Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Romario! And what'll be quick. And he's had a hit! They just took too long getting forward.
Serginho cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
That'll be a throw. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. Gavi does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's straight offside. Dani Olmo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Gavi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That has not gone well. There's the crossfield ball. No, again there's no way through.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's got away.
That was well seen too, good clearance.
Gavi with the clearance. Serginho finds himself offside. It's just beyond his reach.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Serginho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rudiger. Dani Olmo. Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here comes the corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Van de Ven. And it's Marquinhos. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18. Coming on the field is
The
number
message
9,
is clear, none shall
Neymar.
pass.
Substitution in progress.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as they're going to go. Matheus Nunes. Mbappe. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh no, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The attendance for this match
Spread
was
out to the left.
70,987.
Great vision. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi. Messi! Oh, crossbar! Matheus Nunes can get it clear. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Asensio, and this is Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Look at the space here. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Romario! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? That's a brilliant save! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, well measured. Oh, what a pass! That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10, Messi.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Number 22.
That's a sharp pass.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Mbappe. Number 17, Vitinha. Substitutions taking place.
Looking for the run. Just eases him off the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rudiger gets rid without sophistication.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked it, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chance! That was mighty close. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Asensio. He's looking wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Manchester United do have... Hakimi is fouled. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Rudiger looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him. Well, and that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouragement.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Of course, it's got to be Denilson, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Robertson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking for the run. He's through here. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Pete.
Mbappe! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Hakimi. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is out of play. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. And this is from Mario. Probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zico. That has not gone well. That's a sharp pass. Marquinhos. Oh no, what has happened here? Serginho. Rijkaard. Oh, what a ball! Yaya Toure. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's from Mario. Rooney. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's a lovely, neat pass. Denilson. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mbappe, Raul. Denilson has a look and plays it forward. Played into space. And he's whipped it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shot could be on. And he shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Denilson cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Manchester United applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Carlos clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Rooney, looking for a runner.
That's good defensive concentration.
There will be
And
one
claimed
minute
it back.
added time.
It's Rui Costa! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, shooting chance! Might be this time, surely! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but the spirit...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. Thuram, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi looking to run onto it. Shot a goal! It's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Mbappe.
And he's managed to gift it
Coming
back.
on the field,
Now it's
number
Neymar.
21, number 9.
Manchester
Neymar.
United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
No luck with that dink over the top. He's through, now is he in? He's been side down, is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Van der Ven has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
It's an early cross. Zico!
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Lebanon have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance. He's tried one! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Off the post. Now it's Neymar. Rui Costa does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? And here's Messi. And this is Rooney. And this is Messi. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And this is Roberto Carlos. Crosses, he's got tall. It's hit the upright. And he hits the net.
And they get themselves in front!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Lebanon go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. That is lovely.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's Rui Costa! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Toure makes the interception. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Great ball, Messi! And the ball's come loose. That's another chance. No mistake. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Some heroic goalkeeping. but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Raul. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 4.
So, time
Robert
for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17,
Lebanon
Vitinha.
2 up and into a position of
Taking
real
place.
strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. No way through. Played in deep. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Matheus Cunha.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Matheus Cunha has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. Matheus Cunha. Could move up a gear here. Nice looking ball. Good ball, good take. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable.
With the owner of a
What are your
blue
thoughts on
car
today's game
parked
then, Jim?
outside the
Well,
stadium
Peter,
gate,
I really
kindly
couldn't
remove
see.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely.